Pickering. I'm Head of Research and Technology Strategy for Jaguar Land Rover. Jaguar Land Rover's involvement with MIT started with initially being introduced to the Industrial Liaison Program, which in my view is probably one of MIT's key strengths, where you have an office of up to 60 people that seem to genuinely want to help. I work with universities in many countries. I don't know of anything that replicates ILP, and the big benefit for me is I don't have to spend hours and hours and hours trying to find the right researcher. All I have to do is send one email or one phone call to Nina, and she will say, these are the relevant PIs at MIT that can help with your problem. But not just that, she won't just give me a name, she'll then say, so what is it you're trying to do? What's the problem you're trying to solve? And she'll try to make or gauge an understanding of that problem, and then she'll make the introductions. From that point, it doesn't stop either, because Nina will often sort of facilitate that meeting. She'll actually sit in on that meeting to further understand the problems that I initially outlined. So for me, that, as well as the world-class researchers that we have here, it really is unique. Many universities have what's called business development managers. It's one person. They don't really have the time or opportunity to understand the specific research problems that industry, and in our case Jaguar Land Rover, have. And that's what ILP offers to me as I guess a customer. I think the real story, I think, from the collaboration with MIT is that it was initiated with the Industrial Liaison Program. We were then kindly offered or invited to MIT. We were exposed to a wide number of research groups, including the Media Lab. It became apparent that there were many synergies within the Media Lab specifically, but also with other groups, but particularly with the Media Lab. So what we started to do was initiate individual projects with MIT. That relationship then grew further. We then joined the Media Lab. That further strengthened some of the projects. We were then given the opportunity of specific workshops. With the help of ILP and the Media Lab, they hosted a workshop that included the Media Lab and some member companies. That relationship then developed further, where we were given the opportunity of a full-time Jaguar Land Rover employee to actually reside within the Media Lab to do two things effectively. One was some research that was of interest to the individual concerned, and hopefully, if you like, help further his personal career. And the other aspect was that by having a full-time employee within the Media Lab, he could actually be an active scout. So he could actually visit all of the research groups within the Media Lab to identify new technologies that may be of interest back to the researchers at Jaguar Land Rover. So he in effect would further support the work I'm trying to do, which is make these introductions with Nina's help.